Bhavanaḥ means now how he is supporting everything, like a relative standing away from everything and then supporting. No, he is inside of everything. He's with everything at all the time. Vishishtataya bhavati iti bhavanaḥ. Vishishtataya, specially, he is present in everything in a special form. Vishishtataya. He always stays with us, not only with us, with everything in this material world. We can never separate Lord from anything in this material world. That's why there is nothing but Lord's energy in this material world. We can never separate Lord from Maya. We can separate darkness from light, but we cannot separate Lord from his energy. Lord and his energy are together always. Sometimes we start seeing Lord's hand, sometimes we start seeing only energy. That is our problem. That is our vision problem. But Lord is not separated. Lord is always together with his energy. When you start seeing the Lord, then you don't see the energy. When you start seeing only the energy, you don't see the Lord. So there is a difference. So in a similar way, the Lord is with everything. He can never be separated. Like Parashara Bhatta, he gives a very beautiful analogy. He says there is something called Pratak Siddham and Apratak Siddham. What is Pratak Siddham? Means that which can be separated. Like it is said, Dhandadhari, that Mahapurusha is called Dhandadhari. That great man, he is called Dhandadhari. Why? Because he is always carrying Danda in his hand. So he is called Dhandadhari. He can never be separated from his Danda. But it is not true. We can separate the Danda from him. Even though apparently he may be with his Danda all the time, but the Danda can be separated. But there is something called Apratak Siddham. Apratak Siddham means the quality which can never be separated from the object. Like whiteness in milk. We can never separate whiteness in milk. So in this way, the milk, the whiteness can never be separated. So in the similar way, the Lord can never be separated from his energy. We should start seeing Lord everywhere, in everything, but on its own capacity. You see, when I say we should start seeing Lord everywhere, then in lion also there is Lord. So I see Lord in the lion, I start embracing. No, not like that. You start seeing Lord everywhere and respect with that attitude, or whatever respect or whatever distance should be maintained, whatever value should be given, we should have that kind of value. Whatever things that we should avoid, that should be avoided. Whatever things that should be accepted, that should be accepted. It is not that I start seeing wine. It's not that I start seeing Lord in wine, so I will start drinking wine. No. So some things we can accept, some things we should not accept. But we understand everything is Lord's energy, but we cannot consume all the Lord's energy also. So based on their capacity, based on the nature, we should accept as Lord's energy, but we should not entertain everything. What is now let us say what is devotion. Like for example, when we say what is devotion, what is bhakti, it is not that whatever I do that is bhakti. I may do puja, I may chant something, I may do some patana, I may do shravana kirtana ityadi things. Whether they are all devotion service, yes, to some extent. But actual devotion service is when you start doing under the direction of a proper spiritual master, then it is called devotion service. When we start doing on our own, then it is simply a disturbance. It's not devotion service. Shruti Smriti Puranadi Pancharatriki Vidim Vina Aikantiki Hare Bhakter Utpadayeva Kalpate. The instructions or any practices which is not in accordance with Shruti, Smriti, and Purana Itihasas, they are simply disturbances. Even though apparently it may look like devotion service, they are all not devotion service because it is not recommended by the Lord. So the question is how to see tamas. You don't have to see tamas. You can see tamas as Lord's energy and get separated, stay away from tamas. So it is not that we have to entertain everything, but respect according to their position. That is what the real intelligence is. So it's called bhāvanaḥ. One who supports with everything in all circumstances is called bhāvanaḥ. Then